Network.
It's Fandom Friday.
And we're getting vocal with PodAskew. I am CJ, and with me, as always, is my hetero life mate, Rico. What's up, man?
A lot, motherfuckers.
Right? Jesus Christ.
I like what Mark said. Even in the future, nothing works.
Yeah, that's from a movie. What movie is that from? Fuck. That's from a movie, though. Spaceballs. That's right. Duh. Yeah. But yeah. And in the midst of it, I broke my Cyberpunk 2077 necklace that I got for free. So there you go. So
I think you and I both broke our brains trying to figure out what the fuck is Vokl art. Like I was about to tweet, like, "Are you guys okay? Do you need a hug? Like, what's going on?"
Thankfully, we have Mark to back us up, and we had a backup plan. So, Mark, again, thank you so much for offering your services. But I think we've got this squared away. Let's hope, and then we're good to go. But thank you, my friend. It is very much appreciated. Yeah, excuse me. So I'm a little frazzled. All right, let's get into what we were going to do tonight. First off, before we get into what we were going to actually do, I wanted to talk about a couple quick things or fun stuff. The game Cyberpunk 2077 came out. The Keanu Reeves game came out yesterday. I've been playing it a little bit. Let me tell you, there's some interesting aspects to this game that I think you will find interesting, Rico, because I don't think it's a game you'll ever play. It doesn't strike me as something you would be interested in. However, you have to create the main character when you start. It's not a pre-made. Yes, Mark, thank you for burying the lead. You can customize your genitals from the size, circumcision, and how much bush you have. I've never seen you speechless before. I don't know how to. I just
find it funny how we went from Spaceballs to to Future Balls, Cyber Balls. Yeah, Jay's like awesome. Like, okay,
okay.
I don't know how I feel about being able to circumcise your own character and be like, it's like he's not Jewish enough. Just cut it down.
No, it's not that specific. It's either cut or uncut. There's no like how cut are you?
It's not specific enough. You get to choose whether you're cut or uncut.
Exactly.
That's, like, not for nothing. If I had to fucking like do my dick, like be like accurate, I would just have to have the balls just like huge and just kind of like.
Okay. Well, I'm just moving on from that. The other thing that's going on in the game that I find really, really interesting. Yeah, look at this. Mark said this. I was going to say, if you circumcise the character, it locks you out of some of the relationships because you can have relationships with different women in the game. And if you're cut, they don't want anything to do with your penis. So go figure that. And men. Yes. And men. Okay. So it's like Mass Effect in that regard, right, Mark? You can go either way.
I want my Mass Effect to be left the fuck alone.
Anyway, there's that. The other thing that's really interesting, everybody rocking this PodAskew tonight. I love it.
Not me.
Doesn't Mass Effect let you set up relationships with both side of it? I thought anyway. No, not a dick slider, but the fact that you can. Yeah, thank you, Mark and Mark. Yeah.
This is a dick slider.
The other thing that's really interesting is that you have an apartment in the game, right? And when you go to your apartment, and you go into the bathroom. When you get to the toilet, where the toilet paper should be, there is legit a little shelf with 3 seashells on it, which I know I tweeted about last night, but I think that's awesome that they did that. Because that's a little nod, like an Easter egg, so
You get to
don't know.
design your own Easter eggs and then see some seashells by the seashore.
right. But there's that. And then the other thing I want to talk about tonight before we get into the fun of it is a little bit of a sad, 2 things actually. One is not sad, and we don't get very political on this show, but I need to point something out. And if I want to point it out, Rico, then I'm impressed, because I try to avoid politics on the show at all costs. But the Attorney General of Texas sued the 4 swing states to have the votes for Biden thrown out. Sued it directly to the Supreme Court that has 6 of 9 judges conservative, 3 of them appointed by Trump. And you know what the Supreme Court said? Fuck you, we won't hear the case. I think that's awesome.
I think it's impressive. I think they finally actually chose country over Trump, which is...
I agree, and I fucking love it. So I don't want to get deep into politics, but that is a huge victory to the American system. There's still a lot of things broken with the system, and I'm not saying it's perfect, but that's a huge victory to the system.
It's limping along.
Yeah. So there's that, and then the other... Yeah, exactly, Mike. The other thing I want to point out, the little sad news, Tommy Lister died today or last night.
Yeah, a couple nights ago, yeah.
Was it okay? I only saw it this morning on Twitter, so it might have been. But for most people, I think the role, I know him from a bunch of roles, but I feel like the role he might be the most known for is on The Dark Knight. It depends on what movie circles you're running. I think the most popular movie he's been in, we'll put it that way, maybe. But
I first remembered him from Fifth Element.
Yes, that's right. The president. You're right. He's there too. So it could be you could remember from that, or the prisoner on. He's the prisoner that throws the trigger out the window on the ferry. So.
He's from Friday. He was also... I actually also probably remember him most, apart from Fifth Element, from Goldmember. Austin Powers Goldmember.
Was he in that? I've only seen that like once or twice. I didn't like that one as much. So
he's in the prison sequence, and when Dr. Evil and Mini-Me are in prison, he like, yo man, I know guys that are on crack that make more sense than you. I was like, that's such a great fucking line.
That is a good line. I agree. So R.I.P. Sonny Lister. It's sad, but he was, and I think he was only like 67. Like he was not old.
I think he was even younger than that, to be honest.
I'll look right now, but I could have sworn it said 67 when I looked it up.
You might be right, but I don't know.
Anyway, Mark, you're quick with that shit. If you could find it for me, that'd be appreciated. But yeah, so that's it. Let sad stuff out of the way. We got a small crowd tonight, but we got a loyal crowd, and I love it. We got Mark, Mal, Jay, Steph, and Mike. Thank you all for being here. Rico and I went out and invested in these things called PodAskew. And
by went out, meaning we ordered them online.
Yes. 62. Thank you, Mark. So yeah, he was young. Kateri's back. Hopefully you're not having as much trouble with the internet tonight, but great to see you, girl. So we went out and invested in these things called PodAskew, and we got 5 of them. And she's off again. I saw.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are called What the Heck and Would You Rather, if you can see that there. So we decided, let's break these decks out and pick random cards. They've been shuffled. So I have no idea what they're in. But unlike a deck of cards, they're not in any particular order anyway, so I probably could just pull them out. But we shuffled them up. And Rico, you've got digital copies, so we could go back and forth. Mark, we can go that if we want, but we have quite a pile of cards here, and I don't know how many of these we're going to go through. So, but if we need them, we will certainly ask you. So thank you. And honestly, Rico, because it's not a topic, I'm thinking let's open these windows up and let people jump in right away. What do you think?
Fine with me.
Yeah, let's open this up. Because I'm sure Mark's going to want to get on this, and that'll be fun. And Mike, if you want to jump in, you haven't been on Get Vokl yet, feel free. If you don't want to, no worries there. Mark just disappeared. I don't know if that's because he was trying to jump in or he's having problems, but there he is. Okay. Give him a second to get loaded up here.
I had to refresh the page.
No worries. How you doing, buddy?
I have to do that sometimes too. Sometimes it just you won't let you go in. It has like a fucking locked little symbol on it.
Yeah, I just unlocked the screen too. Hey Adam, how you doing? Glad you made it. We were having all kinds of tech issues. Glad you made it in. I'm glad we made it in.
Yeah, seriously.
Which reminds me, hey Adam, do me a favor. Can you text Jess and see if she's joining us tonight? Because I think you guys are tight, if I recall. But anyway, so Mark, being the guest, if you will, which would you want me to pick from? What the heck, or would you rather?
Well, what is the premise of what the heck?
I don't know.
All right,
I'll look ahead.
I'll pop my cherry on what the heck, because we all know what would you rather is. Give me what the heck.
Okay. Have you ever had a this can't be happening moment? What was it?
Yes. Did I ever tell you the story about the first and last punk show I ever went to?
I don't recall, to be honest.
I know I've told you, CJ. I'm guessing I didn't tell the chat.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'll try to bring this down under 5 minutes.
I love you, buddy.
So, well, there's a lot of detail that you absolutely need for this to be a thing,
right?
And I'm trying to cut it down as quick as possible. So, Sean, our mutual friend Sean, calls me one day and says, "My cousin is playing a show at a sports bar. Do you want to go with me?" Sure. So we go, and the band that was supposed to be there that was like notable did not show up. So the last band of the night is basically like a nothing band that nobody's ever heard of. I really wish I had written down the name. I can't remember it. So
when was this, out of curiosity, just for context?
Like 2014.
Okay.
So the first thing that you need to understand is that the lead singer of this band looked like a white trash Kid Rock.
Oh, I do know this story. Yeah.
Wait. A white trash Kid Rock. Is that not a little redundant?
No. I need you to understand exactly what that implies. This guy had a Superman tattoo on his arm in prison ink. And I don't think he'd ever been to prison.
And
so they go into the songs that they're playing, and the songs that they're playing are all just
horrible.
Yes, it's the most banal punk shit you can imagine.
I can't stand punk music. I can't lie. But anyway,
I'm fine with it, but whatever. So the lead singer is progressively getting more and more drunk as the night's going on. Like he's every time he takes a breath, basically, he's stopping and getting a drink from on top of one of the monitors. And it's beer, it's hard alcohol, the whole bit, right? There is a woman in the crowd who is belly dancing to the punk music. She will be relevant in like 30 seconds. So I'm standing at the back with Sean, and there's a taller guy in front of me, and all of a sudden the lead singer blurts out, he takes his shirt off, and then he blurts out, "Can I have a pair of women's panties?"
As you do.
The belly dancing woman, no fucking shame, no second thoughts on this, just instantly drops her fucking panties and hands them to the guy. So I'm standing here. I don't know what's going on because there's a taller guy in front of me. I see him like doing something, and then the taller guy steps to the side like involuntarily, and oh, that's a penis. So the lead singer has taken his pants off.
Was he circumcised or not?
Yeah.
I honest to God don't remember. So he pulls the woman's panties on. And of course, like, he's not significantly bigger than her, but he's bigger enough than her that it doesn't work properly. So there's just like a bird egg falling out of the nest in the whole process of this. And he proceeds to sing whatever song it is about something to do with wearing a pair of women's panties. And I'm just standing here in this bar, staring at this man's fucking ball hanging out of a woman's pair of panties.
Was it dude looks like a lady?
Mm-mm.
Walk like a man?
No. But the sad coda on the whole situation is we stepped outside afterward, and the lead singer of this band walks out of the side of the building, and he goes to cross the street. And have you ever, like, now, I don't know if this is a thing because I don't drink nearly as often as some people, but when I have to vomit, like that becomes the all-consuming thought process of what I'm doing for the next couple of minutes until the act has occurred. This guy is walking across the street, turns his head without breaking stride, and projectile vomits into the street.
It was at least considerate of him.
Well, not even that. It's like, that's how you know this man is a practiced alcoholic. He's just do and just like keeps going, does not stop. Also, the considerate part, yeah, so he walks across the street and partway down the block turns to this guy's house and like, what is he doing? Oh, he's peeing on that guy's house. And we're in the middle of Trenton, and it is 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I may just be the asshole here, but is that not what Jersey's like?
No. No, it's a fair assertion, but no.
No.
So that's your answer. There you go.
Okay.
Right.
I think we just move on. Rico, do you want what the heck or would you rather?
Give me what the heck.
What the heck? What nickname have you been called that you hate?
Oh. Okay. I was called Frico DiGiorno the majority of my high school years, and I think it helped attribute to me leaving. And I mean, and it wasn't just that. It was also when I would walk by, they'd be like, "It's not delivery, it's DiGiorgio." Do you guys have DiGiorno out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for those who maybe don't know, DiGiorno is a brand of frozen pizza.
And their tagline is it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously my last name is very similar. But I mean, that was just me kind of being kind of overly sensitive to it. My older brothers called me Dicko forever. But I mean, yeah, that's I think I tried like coining nicknames for myself and it just didn't really fucking go well. Like I think I tried because I was a heavy smoker even in high school. Like I was like, no, you can call me Smokey, and they're like, nah. Like,
all of the nicknames I've had have all been fucking terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Nicknames were never. I mean, technically, my name is a nickname because my name is actually Enrico. So Rico is a nickname.
Yeah, and same with mine. Mine's essentially a nickname. I did have a couple of additional nicknames, but I didn't get them until one was in high school and one was in my 20s actually. And the one in my 20s is where my Twitter handle comes from. You say in the closing you record, like, when you
don't know where it comes from. Don't even ask.
Yeah. When I was working at FYE, the record store, the CD store, the store was huge. It was an anchor store at a mall. The one location I worked at. So we all had headphones, and you would call people on walkie-talkies if you needed help or something because it was that big. And each person that worked there kind of had their music specialty, like their genre, if you will. And surprise, surprise, mine was metal. So the one guy, Johnny, would call me Metal Blade over the radio. Like he called everybody by nicknames. He didn't call anyone by name, so he would call me Metal Blade over the thing. And then eventually he shortened it to M Blade and just started calling me M Blade. He'd be like, "Yo, M Blade, what's up, Mel? How you doing?" And
Bye, Terry.
yeah, he would start just calling me M-Blade, and I liked it so much that I kept it, and I've been using it pretty much ever since for like Twitter and different things. And then this one, you guys will love. Mark, you might know this one already from stories we've just us talking back in the day, but they called me. There was a long version and then a short version. So he would call me. I was part of this group of friends that we called ourselves the Monastery, and each person in the monastery had a brother this or brother that, or in the one woman that was a part of the group, it was sister this. So for me, I was the only one that wasn't a brother or a sister. They called me Dr. Wim, the musical masturbator.
What the serious fucking fuck?
The reason for that is because I tried to play guitar back in high school and couldn't because of my disability. But then I tried to kind of do what Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine does. So I was using the whammy bar a lot to try to get different sounds out of the guitar, and I was not nearly as successful as he is. But because of that, that's where the Dr. Wham came from, because it was the whammy bar on the guitar. So and then it looks like you're masturbating when you're doing the thing on the whammy bar. So there you go. That was
Whereas I just call him Philo.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard you call me that. So there you go.
Not to your face. That's one of the two rat companions for the trash heap.
Oh, okay. Yes, then you have called me that. Hey, yeah, Adam, that makes sense for you for a nickname. That makes sense. Does anyone else have a nickname?
Yeah, I've had two nicknames that have been enduring. Aside from the ones based around my last name, which I'm not getting into because I don't tell people my last name. The first one, which has been enduring through the entirety of my existence, has been Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
What? No.
The more modern one is oh, hi, Mark.
That's a nickname.
That's what people call me. I'll join in and they'll just be like, oh, hi, Mark, and I'll be like, fuck you, and I'll just leave.
CJ, it's from the movie The Room.
Oh.
With the fucking oh, hi, Mark. It's Tom.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
All right.
Come on, hi.
Now, I have a nickname where you can make a ton of nicknames and people love to shorten it without asking me. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do, Mal, and I know how much you hate that, so we won't do that to you.
I call you Siege once in a while.
What's that?
I've been calling you Siege recently.
Yeah, that I get Siege, I get C a lot.
What is C short for, CJ?
Don't know.
But who the fuck is he?
I don't know, but he sounds like a complete toilet.
No, we changed it. Remember?
Oh, yeah, you did on Saturday. I forget what it was though.
No. I don't know, but he has the opinions of a complete toilet.
That's what it was. Yeah.
So, Siege, do you want me to ask you one now? Choose one between.
Give me a would you rather. Let's change it up a little bit.
All right. Would you rather your fingers always feel sticky, or your throat always feels itchy?
Well, considering my throat almost always feels itchy, and I hate when I have anything on my even if it's not sticky, if I have just dried on ketchup or something from eating a sandwich or a hamburger.
Ketchup.
Fuck you. I would. Yeah, I got to go with the throat. I would rather have. I'm so used to it anyway. I don't really care. So I mean,
I would very respectfully disagree.
Well,
I would go. Because I kind of depend on my voice. Because
that's true.
This situation doesn't help. So I'd rather have doing this shit all the time and still be able to.
Yeah, but see, my throat's itchy all the time, and I still do this. Go ahead, Rico.
But you sound like shit to begin with.
What's that?
I was not going to say it. I was waiting
you sound
for
like
Mark
shit.
to say it.
You sound like shit to begin with.
Well, I have a voice for newspaper, so
exactly.
You have a face for radio.
Yeah. Okay.
Mark, what about you?
What were the choices again? An itchy throat
Sticky
or
fingers.
Sticky fingers.
like my fingers are always sticky and there's nothing I can ever do about it.
I guess. Or are you telling me? Like, are
Uh,
you telling me that your fingers are
no, I'm
already
just
sticky?
There's something you can do about it. It's called a girlfriend.
It's called.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. No, there's a thing that I do about it. It's called antidepressants.
Yeah, you plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Every date with Rosie Palmer and her 5 sisters. It's a 6-way. I had a great weekend. I planned a 3-way. I planned a 3-way for tonight. I had a couple of people who rescheduled, but overall I still had fun.
Why? I
Saying you jerked out with both hands.
I got it. I got it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah, I didn't want it, but I got it. I guess of the two, I would pick having a scratchy throat just because, like, you know, the fucking smoker for like 20 years. That's not abnormal for me, honestly.
I mean, I also, like, I don't know what it is. Even though I've had my tonsils removed, I actually still gag. Like, if I smoke a lot or if I have a discomfort in my throat, I'll actually, like, almost be on the verge of throwing up. So, like, I have to.
Tell Steph to go down a size.
She likes the size that she has, buddy.
Oh shit.
Well, she got to ease you into it.
Oh.
Anyways,
we've gone
next
dark
fucking
tonight.
question.
All right. What do you want? So I don't want to. I mean, hopefully we don't blow through the whole deck tonight. But what do you want?
Give me either or. What was it called?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Yeah.
Oh, I already know the.
Well, again,
What's that?
I got mine. So if you don't want to blow through your whole deck,
Yeah,
we can go through some of mine
we might
too.
do that, Mark. We might do the next one from yours. Or if you feel so inclined, you can pull out the drunk, stupid, stoned, or whatever it's called.
The problem with that is that it's more fun when there are more horrible people here. But I could also do that. But the would you rather is just like it's basically the same company, but it's would you rather instead of drunk, stoned, stupid.
Right. Okay. Actually, Adam, according to the card, I think the sticky fingers are in perpetuity. I don't think you can actually make them unsticky. That's just my
Yeah, it's just you have sticky fingers or a scratchy throat forever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think I would lose my whole fucking career.
All right. So here we go. I think I already know that. I know Rico's answer to this. I don't know about Mark's, but would you rather have your jaws wired shut for a month, drinking only out of a straw, or wear an eye patch for a year?
Drinking through a straw.
Really? I would have thought with the voice thing, just based on what you were just talking about.
It might be a chance for me to fucking lose some weight.
Yeah, but
Whereas
then
I already have shitty vision anyways, so like adding on to that would just be like, oh great, let me walk in a fucking circle and bump into shit.
I do that anyway.
I mean,
it works for me.
Yeah, I would, because I actually, going back to when I lost my tonsils, I actually was on a liquid diet for like
a week or two. I wouldn't,
like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And I eat, and it was all just broth. Like I couldn't even have anything cold to drink. Cold hurt like shit. So yeah, I lost like 20 pounds ever since I took out my tonsils. So
oh well. I mean, there was a do you remember The Real World on MTV?
Yeah.
In season 2, there was a woman named Tammy who is a member of an R&B group and also a model, I believe, at the time. And she thought she was too heavy, even though she was only like, she certainly wasn't fat. And she had her jaw wired shut for a month to lose the like 5 to 10 pounds she needed to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the thing. She just had her jaw wired shut on purpose to lose weight.
I mean, if you can only drink your food, it's kind of hard to fucking blend a ham. So you're kind of stuck with just like greens and fruits and.
I don't
and
know,
broth.
man. That ninja foodie looks like it could cut down on anything.
Even still, when you drink ham shake, you know it's not. If your left arm goes numb, you should take it easy on the ham shake.
yeah. Mark.
I've already had my jaw wired shut for 6 months once. What's one more?
Okay.
There you go. Did you lose weight?
Wasn't it for a year?
Yes.
I thought it said.
It was like 6 or 8 months. No, it was jaw wired for 1 month or eye patch for 1 year.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And yes, I did lose weight, but I mean, realistically speaking, you could just do a liquid diet and it would accomplish the same
But
thing.
yeah. But the difference is you can't. You can still cheat your way through real food if it's not wired. So.
I suppose if I had an iPad.
Yeah, the alternative.
Go ahead, Mark.
No, the problem I have with it that I don't recommend doing it as a result is it fucking ruins your teeth.
It's true.
Fair enough.
Like I have all fake teeth now. I have all fucking caps and crowns because I had my jaw wired shut.
Yeah.
So don't recommend it in a broad sense.
If I did the eye patch thing, I probably could do a better Sammy Davis Jr. impression than I normally can now.
Also, having my jaw wired shut is the main reason why I have such a problem with volume control. Because when you're talking like this all the time, you have to fucking shout in order to be able to make yourself heard a lot of the time.
Oh, I thought it was because you had volume control and then someone broke your jaw to shut you up.
No, my mother's ex-boyfriend was cleaning his fist and it went off.
You walked into that one.
So did I.
Oh,
Mark, I love you.
shit. Yeah, I know. Me too. All right, Mark, why don't you put one from your deck?
All right, let's see. If you had to, would you rather, here we go, let's see, have Paris Hilton narrate your life or have an upside down face?
Oh, I'll take the Paris Hilton. That's easy.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I already kind of have an upside down face, so I might as well go Paris Hilton.
Right on.
Ew. I don't like either of those options. Those are awful.
That's the point.
No, but there's like no silver lining.
Well, no,
That's the point.
well, see, wait. When you're saying Paris Hilton's narrating your life, is she like walking around with you, or is it just like voiceover?
It's
I
just
see. If she's walking, I was thinking if she's walking around with you, I've seen that sex tape. Maybe there's a shot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, shot in her mouth, but other than that,
fine by me.
No, she very specifically took her mouth off of
that's
it.
true. That's fucking true.
Yeah. So
I mean, I see.
That's why I respect Kim Kardashian more than I respect Paris
she
Hilton.
swallow.
Neither one of them has to suck dick. So that's great. Like, you know, if you're so beautiful and famous and rich that you don't have to suck dick and you do it anyway, you know, God bless you. But yeah, Kim Kardashian very specifically is like, nope, fucking just like in the mouth. Let's go. Do it.
I don't even know how to move on from that.
I think what's most likely is that if I had Paris Hilton narrating my life, I'd probably set myself on fire, and then she would be like, "That's hot."
Oh. Mark, draw a card.
Yes.
Can you hear
Oh, you
Paris
wanna- you
narrating?
wanna-
That
all
would
right,
be
okay.
tough. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Wait, real quick.
If you had to,
What?
if you had
Wait,
to,
before you get into it, I just want to comment on something Adam just said. We know someone who claims to know Paris and says that everything we've seen on TV is an act, and that's not how she really operates. So,
Yeah, in actuality.
yeah, but you have to assume that she would absolutely be doing it like in character at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Either way, either way, it's awful. But I'd rather do it than fucking have an upside down face because that's what a thing. What a thing to be famous for, you know.
I mean, you might get a spot on Family Guy. Doesn't not one kid have an upside down face or something?
Yeah, and they don't even fucking feature him that often. That's how
Yeah.
fucking unpopular that shit is.
Yeah. All right, Mark.
Would you rather?
No.
You ready for
No.
this? All 150 original Pokemon live in your house.
Oh shit. That's a lot. That's a lot of big
Or-
fuckers.
Yep. Or you have to go through a TSA line every time you have to get into any bathroom.
Ooh.
TSA, because we're already kind of in there anyways. Like post 9/11, everything is like that. Obviously not to the extreme, but maybe like bathrooms will be fucking safer. I've walked into some bathrooms and I'm like, wow, this is whoever fucking walked in here let out a bomb. Maybe they'll fucking prevent that shit.
Like,
No, it's just you specifically are the only person who has to go through the TSA
Oh,
line.
they just be like, sir, I need you to step through here and I need to look into your asshole and blah 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 and and
Yes.
the other option was
Yes.
deal with the original 100. Fuck that, dude. Like Charizard and shit. Like I don't need. What fucking house would I have that like would house?
The one you're in right now. The one you're in right now.
Dude, I could barely fucking fit a Pikachu in here. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't.
Nope.
No, yeah, I'll stick to the fucking TSA agent.
Steph disagrees with you. She says Pokemon because when I gotta go, I gotta go.
You just have to plan it, Steph. You just have to be like, all right, I had coffee. I probably should get ready to go through TSA. It takes about 5 minutes. There you
Not
go.
always, man. I spent an hour and a half in TSA once. Yeah.
I mean, what? Steph, you want a fucking Onyx in our fucking apartment? We can't.
I would.
Like a Magikarp, maybe, but not fucking.
But they evolve into a Gyarados, sir.
That's the other thing is that you get the fucking little teeny ones. Like those fuckers evolve into cocksuckers that are huge. Oh, little Charmander and fucking Charizard. You have a fucking dragon in your house.
Yep.
No.
A barbecue.
Fuck no. Yeah, in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have some fucking pissed off person be like, I have to look in your asshole. Bend over, sir.
You just like people looking up your asshole.
See, I'd take the Pokemon one just because I assume some of them would eat the others.
Yeah, then you have fucking poke shit everywhere. Wait.
That's fine. I just let the people in my apartment complex let their dogs run around fucking crapping everywhere. Who's gonna fucking question me if my fucking Charizard takes his shit in the backyard?
Wait. If the implication is that Pokemon exist, that Pokeballs exist, then you can get some fucking Pokeballs and capture those cocksuckers.
Nope.
Fuck. All right, I'm out.
Nick.
I'm gonna go.
All right. You want to do what the heck? You want to do a what the heck card? See what we get there.
Are you asking me for you, or what are you asking?
Just in general. I can draw one. I got it right here.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Have you ever licked a battery?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I have
No, I
licked a
haven't
butthole.
either. Yeah. So, Mark, what's it like? You said you did it.
It doesn't really feel like anything, honestly.
Tastes like copper?
It just tastes like metal.
Oh, shocking.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah, the butthole I licked was more shocking than the battery I'm assuming you licked.
You know what? I want to step back to a conversation off the decks for a minute. Keep them handy, Mark, because we'll definitely come back, I'm sure. But
Get off my deck.
Steph posed an interesting question to Rico the other morning.
You cocksucker.
That I would love to talk about in the group about whether or not a vampire's pussy feels like sticking your dick in a pumpkin pie.
No. Well, it depends on what kind of vampires we're specifically talking about here. So the core idea is: are we talking about the Bram Stoker sort of vampire, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer sort of vampire, the Worlds of Darkness vampire, or the Twilight vampire?
Don't forget the interview with the vampire.
True Blood, too.
I've been trying to for a while.
Hey, Steph, I think you need to come on. This is your fucking topic. It's only right that you are on camera to talk this shit out.
I mean, this is really no different, comparatively speaking, from my "would you shit in a house elf's hands" sort of scenario. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Her. All right, here we go. Oh fuck! Why are we into
Hi,
this
Steph.
shit?
Hi. I didn't think that deeply into the question because
Yes, you did. Are you kidding me? Yes, you fucking did.
no, it was spontaneous. It was just, a
Not just
female.
spontaneous vampire fucking.
Vampires are cold, and female organ
Not all of
is
them.
supposed to be soft, squishy, and hot. So if she's a vampire, then she's soft, squishy, and cold, and cold pumpkin pie. I don't know. We were just snacking on pie, and I was just like, I wonder if that's what it would feel like.
You were snacking on
All right, so
pumpkin pie. Apparently, I was going down on fucking Dracula.
So, right on.
Right
so
on.
here's my thought process. Right on. So here's my thought process on it. Okay. Dracula type vampires don't technically have sex in the strictest sense of things, but the female vampires very specifically are meant to be sexual. So I would think they've probably gotten the sort of evolutionary benefit of having a properly warm vagina. Buffy the Vampire Slayer vampires are not physically cold, as far as we know. The only difference is between them and traditional humans, because like Angel wasn't detectable as a vampire by Buffy, who's a little vampire slayer. So I would assume that their vaginas are perfectly moist and warm as per normal. In the interview with the vampire, they generally look corpse-like, but they pass for human otherwise. However, Lestat has never had physical relations in that capacity in the books himself,
Not true.
except in Tale of the Body Thief when he was in a human body. Otherwise, blood sharing is their sexual intercourse.
Okay, that's fair.
So I would actually say that their private parts probably don't operate in the same way that they do traditionally.
I will add that the Vampire Chronicle vampires, Lestat and all that sort, they actually cry tears, which means they probably ejaculate blood. I meant they bleed.
Which gets into the World of Darkness conversation. World of Darkness vampires, you specifically have to spend a blood point to make either your penis hard or your vagina moist. But it approximates a similar physiology to traditional sexual organs. No, I just have a lot of knowledge of vampires. However, you do actually have it depends on the humanity that you have. As like the less close to being a human you are, the more of a deathly cold power you have. So somebody who is very inhumane absolutely would have a weird pumpkin pie-esque pussy. But if you're in touch with your humanity, you probably have a nice normal pussy. And if you're like a humanity of 9 and you're specifically powerful enough as a vampire, your pussy is probably quite literally made out of like the best pumpkins in the world. And of course, for Twilight vampires, they have kids, so their pussies and penises work perfectly normally.
I want to go home.
You are home.
I needed an adult.
I am an adult. You need a better adult.
That's true.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Man up! Come on, guys.
Yeah,
I'm making a joke. I think this is perfectly fine. Rico's the only one who seems to be really bothered by this.
I'm not that bothered. I'm just like, I've never heard someone say vampire pussy so much, Mark. You get all the credit.
Right on, man. That's what I'm here for.
You're here for all the pumpkin pie pussy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So funny. So funny.
All right. So now that Steph's here, all right. So Steph said that she would take the 150 Pokemon. All right. Here's mine. Here's a new one. Would you rather, if you had to, would you rather secretly be a witch living in colonial New England, or be famous for having the world's smallest penis?
You're asking Steph if she would be okay with having the world's smallest penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would totally be fine with that. I would hate being a witch in colonial England because I have no poker face. I wouldn't be able to hide it.
But it sure sounds like you're going to poke my face.
I'm with Steph. I think I can deal with having the tiny penis to not be burned at the stake. Like I think that's a fair trade off.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always said if Steph had a dick, I'd be required to suck it. I'm just grateful it's really small.
There you go.
It's like, give me that Tic Tac.
Mike, world's smallest penis. Join my OnlyFans for $1.99 a month. That's awesome. Nicely done, sir. I think we disappointed Mark.
No. All right. So I got another one here, and this is going to very much tell me how much of how bad your life choices have been up to this moment.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
Hit us.
If you had to, would you rather pick 5 of your friends to sell into slavery, or have all of your exes move in with you?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I have an answer.
All right.
I would rather have all my exes move in with me because then I can have probably a very successful reality show and get rich and famous and then get a bigger house where there's a lot more space. So I get the fuck away from them. And then I would never fucking betray my friends. I would rather deal with my fucking past mistakes than pull a Taken on.
Mike says I'm about the gladiator, my friend.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, Adam's like both my exes. You're lucky, dude.
I mean, one of my exes is dead, so at least there's one down.
Yeah, same here.
Nope. Oh,
just
going to be a coffin. There's going to be a coffin. It's your new coffin table. It's your coffin. It's your coffin table.
She was cremated. I'm lucky. It's either that or she's just like a dead. Just like, hey, walk over, so and so.
They're just going to sprinkle her ashes all around your apartment.
Every morning, it's
House,
like you have to like add her to like coffee grounds. Ooh. She was bold.
All right, CJ. Am I being sold into slavery, or am I going to have to hang out with your fucking?
Well, that's the thing. I only have like 5 friends at this point, so if I sold them off, I wouldn't have any friends left. So,
well, isn't it fair to say that you guys, if you both chose like to send each other to slavery, you'll just be in slavery together?
Mark?
Well, we're assuming only one person actually has to do it. So, like, both CJ and I couldn't sell each other into slavery over this.
Plus, Mark has more than 5 friends, so he could sell me off into slavery and still have friends.
Yeah, I don't think I have 5 people I even like.
Well, I can name 4 in this room. Well, 3 in this room, and 4th one who's tall and gothic.
True.
Rico can name 1 in this room.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Stephanie.
1. Yeah,
exactly.
That's the one we expected.
Fuck you. I choose the right answer, guys. I'll deal with my ex pain.
I really only have technically 1, 2, 4 exes, and like Rico, one is passed on. So I guess I could handle living with the exes.
I've got a lot of exes.
Yeah.
All right, Stephanie.
I'm
Yeah.
going to slavery, is what she's thinking.
One of my exes is a son of a bitch, so that would be really tough.
Worse than a son of a bitch. If he's living with us and I could fuck him up every day, that'd be nice. That'd be a little silver lining.
Yeah. I guess I wouldn't sell anybody. I'm probably on the same page of I have 5 friends, so that would leave me alone again.
And then she'll come out, get Vokl, and make more friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Considering she's the most popular person here and it's our show, it tells you many things. So
I mean, to be fair, I'm arguably the second most popular person here, and it's your show.
That's a fair statement.
No, I would argue that Mark's more popular.
No. With all respect to Mark, I would say no to that.
If
trying to
Kateri
make-
I would
here,
agree.
she'd be
I would agree.
screaming your praise, Steph.
They're trying to.
I agree. I would
They're
agree.
trying to make you the Prime Minister of Australia with no prior
Yeah.
qualifications or residency.
All right, so to answer my own question
Yes,
here,
please.
I have a lot of friends, but I really feel like it depends on like how friendly they require it to be. If it can just be anybody that could be considered a friend in some capacity or another, there are definitely 5 people that I could just fucking like do without that I'm friends with. Nobody here. I want to be clear about that. Not Nate either, despite the obvious joke associated with it. I actually like Nate, though I'll never tell him that to his face.
Same here.
But yeah, there are definitely some people in my life where like we're friends, but I could do without you.
Do I know one of them, Mark?
No, you don't.
I was thinking the mechanic.
We're not friends anymore.
Although I didn't
So
know
there
you
you
were
go.
running him. So there you go.
Just say, oh yeah, that close friend, yeah, he can go off to slavery.
Well, are we talking like if it's like Facebook friends? There are definitely 5 people on Facebook.
But see, here's the other thing, right? And this is gonna sound a lot worse than I mean it, but like we got to talk about what kind of slavery here, because if we're talking like Southern United States slavery versus like Mike mentioned gladiator slavery, there might be a bit of a difference here. You know,
I don't think there's much of a difference.
Sex slavery, but it's the Honey Boo Boo's mom.
oh god,
She lost a lot of weight. You got to give her some credit.
yeah, but then she got hooked on smack. So
She was all. That's how she lost the weight. Give her, fucking some.
Fine, sex slavery, but it's the Joe Exotic.
that doesn't make it any better.
Yes, I know. That's the
The
point.
tiger fucker.
Yeah,
Yeah. But on the other side of things, I've technically only got one ex, and we're still friendly. So
is it who I
Oh,
think?
it all works out for you, fucker.
Yeah.
I mean, I've fucked a bunch of people, but I've only ever actually had one girlfriend.
This question was rigged. I'm gonna sue you in this question.
I have a sad, miserable life. I don't know what you'll.
All right, I'm gonna pull off the what the heck the what the heck deck and see what we have here.
You should call it what the fuck at this point.
Yeah, I'll go with that. All right, I how fast can you say the alphabet?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
That's pretty fucking fast.
A to Z.
Mike wins. Mike wins.
Yes, the alphabet.
Alphabet.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's pretty ingenious. I give Mike the credit there.
That question was weaker than a baby fart. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm with him.
It was colder than a female vampire's pussy. All right, I'll grab one more off the what the fuck deck. What's your favorite microwavable food?
Oh, come on.
What? I'm just reading the cards, man.
Hot fuckets.
Hot buckets.
I mean, any food is a microwavable food, but if we're assuming the idea of like you take it from the freezer and you put it in the microwave,
that's the concept. Yeah.
Devour macaroni and cheese with applewood smoked bacon.
There you go.
Steph?
Chocolate brownie.
Mm.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I think Mike's got it right again with taquitos. I could pop up like 20 taquitos in, throw some chulo sauce on it. I'd be happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, these suck. Mark, give me your would you rather's are better than ours. So hit us with another one of yours.
All right. Let's see. If you had to, would you rather?
No.
This one, I think this one's going to hurt Steph a bit. Actually,
Oh, great.
more than anybody else.
Thanks a lot.
This one's going to traumatize Steph the most. Sorry.
Scheiße.
Would you rather every anxiety and fear you have will come true,
Oh, fuck no. No.
or you find a real unicorn by accidentally running it over with your car?
Oh, no. No. Oh, son of a bitch. Steph, do you want to tell them what movie you introduced me to the other night?
That might be the best question that we've had yet tonight. I'm just saying. But go ahead, Steph.
I just introduced him to The Last
This
Unicorn.
unicorn, yeah, I was assuming as soon as he said that, I was like, gotta be the last unicorn. So
Yeah.
you found
By
the
way,
last unicorn
awful fucking
under your
movie.
tires.
That was an awful fucking movie. I'd run over that fucker.
Agree with you.
So Rico would run over a unicorn. All right.
I'd be the motherfucker that ran over it on purpose. It's like, this is for being voiced by Mia Farrow.
Aw, that's not nice.
Oh, right, but
Stephanie.
running over a unicorn is
So-
okay.
Presumably, like every time you have anxiety about something, you would come true.
Correct.
That's an awful.
Shit.
That's an awful. Honey,
That's so bad
honey,
for me,
I
though.
need you to be. I need you to be Voldemort and drink that unicorn's blood, baby. Like, I'm sorry. I need you to run it over and just fucking chomp down. Embrace your inner ew.
I'm with Adam. Adam says every fear and anxiety seems to come true every day anyway, and for me, it is true. So I'm with Adam on this.
Fuck
Yeah, but
no.
remember that like one of our anxieties is Trump becoming president for a second term.
Yeah.
I'm anxious that I hope a spider doesn't crawl in my mouth when I'm asleep. I don't need that.
He's gonna wake up every morning with just fucking like 20 spiders in his mouth.
Yeah, just
Yeah, no. I think as much as it would like absolutely crush me, I would have to go with the unicorn because I'm the kind of person that prepares for the worst and hopes for the best.
Right.
So if I'm preparing for the worst would always happen. That would be bad. That would be so
she
bad.
literally travels like or at least she used to, like flying to different locations for her work. If she's like, well, the plane could crash, then that's the end of her problems. So, but that's the beginning of my fucking problems.
Well, I don't know. Are you listed as her beneficiary on her life insurance?
So weird you brought that up. I'm not even joking.
Okay.
That was legit.
So that's the anxiety he's having. That's the anxiety he's having. So no.
No, I told her no. She asked me if I want to be on her, and I said no. I said I don't want.
No, that is not what she asked, because if she said, do you want to be on me, you would have said, all right.
Nah, well, she has said that. I've been like, no, honey, I gotta get Vokl in like 3 minutes. I don't have it. I'm not that quick.
Not when
I'm
it's
quick. I'm not
And
that
she
quick.
says, yeah, that's not what I've seen.
That's not true.
Okay. All right.
That's not
I
true.
don't want to know these things. Moving on, Mark. Take a fucking card. Hurry up.
CJ,
What?
run over a unicorn, every anxiety comes true.
She's just gonna make a sequel called No More Unicorns. I don't understand why this is so fucking difficult for you guys. Like it's just a fuck. I mean, it's majestic, but it's so what?
No, you don't understand. Every time I saw roadkill on my road trip, a little part of me died.
Okay,
And it got to the point where I actually broke down and cried on the side of the road. I had to pull over. I couldn't handle
okay, but
it.
imagine that feeling for everything.
Yeah, I think it's unicorn by a hair. So yeah, or a horn. So all right, Mark, poll card, please.
I thought one is
Well,
slightly less depressing.
oh, to answer my own
Yeah.
question here, I would sooner run over the unicorn, just because I have a lot of fucking anxiety, and also I figure I could take a vial of their blood and science could clone it.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, so if you had to, would you rather steal something from everywhere you go, or work the graveyard shift on QVC selling male enhancement pills?
That's easy. That's easy.
CJ?
I would do the QVC gig.
Rico?
Boner pills for sure.
Yeah.
Steph?
Klepto.
Wow.
For me, it would honestly depend on how much the QVC job pays.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
If it pays consistent with my current job, I would sell boner pills. If it pays significantly less, then yeah, I'll just steal stuff because I don't go out.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. This question is not exactly COVID friendly. So you can't go out and steal shit because you can't go out. So, but you,
Yeah, but I mean, eventually you'll have to go out. Whereas for me, it's just like, okay, I go to the Walmart to get groceries. What am I going to do? Steal something from the Walmart parking lot? Okay, I'll put a fucking shopping cart in the back of my car on the way home. Fuck off.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Here we go.
you'll just have a nice collection of shopping carts on your balcony.
Hey, my friend Mitch has a collection of fucking road cones. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, I would be happy about that because it'd be harder for you to throw me off the balcony at that point.
No, I just line them all up like a tiger pit and just throw you onto them.
Aha. There you go.
So, all right, here we go. If you had to, would you rather assemble an entire warehouse full of IKEA furniture
no.
or live the rest of your life in a hamster ball?
Yes.
IKEA furniture.
Okay, Rico says hamster ball.
Yeah.
IKEA furniture.
I'll probably be the safest person from COVID.
No, definitely IKEA furniture. I'm actually really good at it.
I guess my question would be, do I get to keep any of it? If the answer is no, just put me in the hamster ball. It's fine.
Yeah, but see, regardless of whether you get to keep it or not, once you're done assembling all the furniture, you're done with your penance. If you choose the other one, you're in a hamster ball for the rest of your life.
Yes, I'm protected from COVID forever.
Okay, COVID is not going to be the rest of our lives. It's not going away anytime.
Don't know that.
Actually, yeah,
But
it
not
is.
in a way that's like this. This is not.
You honestly don't know that.
You don't know that. Look, is there a cure for the common cold?
No.
COVID-19 is a cousin of the common cold.
It's also a cousin of the common flu. So we may never get rid of it in any meaningful way, especially if it mutates. All right, so here we go. Here's the worst one.
Oh, great.
It's not the worst one, but so far it's the worst one. If you had to, would you rather anytime anyone sneezes, they must do it in your face, or Poe from the Teletubbies is a pimp and you're his bottom bitch?
You need to be working for PodAskew. I'm because yours are way better.
Am I assuming I can still wear a mask while people sneeze in my face, or is this mask free? Because if this is
Whichever
now,
one is
I'd be
worse.
wearing. Well, if this is now, I'm wearing a fucking mask. So
We'll say that you can wear a mask, but like imagine 3 or 4 people have to sneeze in your face like in a row, like 37 sneezes in a row.
Nice, Mark.
Try not to have anybody sneeze in your face on the way through the parking lot. But yeah, like eventually the mask would get soaked through. So,
and then the other option was be a bottom hooker to a fucking fat muppet.
correct. Jay says she would be the bottom bitch.
Well, I'm not even gonna touch that one, Jay.
Let you think about that a minute, CJ.
Yeah.
Jay's already down under anyway, so I mean,
Yeah. Wait, I have a follow-up question. So if I'm a hooker to Poe, am I in Teletubby land or whatever? So like I see the fucking baby son and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, like what's the clientele?
Yeah. It sounds like either way
I
I'm
don't
getting COVID.
understand.
Is there a fucking like Teletubby strain of COVID that's even worse than our current COVID?
Oh.
Are they fucking
Like-
me with dicks or the fucking like weird appendages on the top of their head?
I don't really know how Teletubby sex works, so I'm assuming. So let's go with the idea of whichever one is worse for you.
Por qué no los dos?
Yeah, ¿por qué no los dos?
I would rather.
Imagine being Eiffel Towered by one Teletubby just by itself.
How long do I have to be fucking turning?
Yes,
Forever, just forever.
that's the assumption that I'm making here. Yes, both of them are forever, forever.
I'll be Teletubby sex because that just sounds at least slightly pleasurable. I don't know. There's just no silver lining of getting sneezed in your face all day, every day. At least, who knows? I might be able to occasionally come from getting a fucking teledick in my fucking asshole. Presumably.
Okay, CJ.
I kind of have to agree with my hetero life mate over there. I think that's the way you got to go.
Keyword is hetero right here, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Steph, which would you rather have? Teletubby sodomy or face sneezing?
I think it's a little different if a woman is involved in this.
It's telesodomy. It's telesodomy.
Man, this is really hard for a germaphobe.
Wait, Mark, tell us, Toby.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah, all right.
I guess I'd have to be the bottom bitch of Teletubby world.
You'd probably become the main fucking madam.
I'd probably take the sneezing just because, again, I don't go out.
Oh,
Like
that
ever.
wasn't a fucking option. Presumably, you still have to go out. Like,
But I work from home.
so if you
So do I.
but if you
That's not
never
the
go
point.
out, you're never going to be captured by the fucking telepimps and fucking turn into a Swiss cheese.
Listen, they're magic. They're magic. We don't get to decide whether or not they can break into your house in the middle of the night and take you away to Teletubby Land to put it in your pooper. Okay, that's not a decision that we get to make. That's a Jim Henson conversation, and he's dead.
All right.
All right.
Just to tone this down a little bit, I'm gonna pick one of our either ors, and we'll go back to yours, Mark.
I want to go home.
Would you rather take cold showers for the rest of your life, or never get more than 4 hours of sleep a night ever again?
4 hours
She's
of
already
sleep.
used to that.
What was the choices? 4 hours of sleep and what?
Or
Cold showers.
forever?
Or cold showers.
I work from home, so I just never shower.
I can vouch for that.
Buddy, I love you. You gotta wash your fucking stinky ass.
I just take a hooker bath in the sink, like God intended.
As humanity, we were only sleeping 4 hours at a time, and then we would be awake for 1 to 2 hours and sleep your second sleep of 4 hours. This whole 8 hours straight business was only in the Industrial Revolution, and it's not good for our bodies. It is not good
Neither
for
is
our
becoming
bodies.
a Teletubby bottom bitch, but we had to choose certain fucking sacrifices.
I would probably take the 4 hours of sleep because I just take like naps during the day. So, just sleep 4 hours twice and move on with my day. But yeah, like cold showers just sounds like the worst fucking thing imaginable.
I would actually choose the cold shower.
I would.
Also, fuck you, CJ. I shower when you come over.
Okay.
Together.
No.
He's fucking come into my apartment when I've been like ass naked during the middle of a
That's
shower.
not the only thing he comes into.
How many socks do you have that stand straight up?
They're able to walk away by themselves.
All right, here we go. If you had to, would you rather that you have an identical evil twin, or you have to enjoy a hefty mug of Smirnoff Sorbet light summer strawberry vodka with every meal?
So the question is, have an evil doppelganger or be a drunk?
But it's specifically that it's Smirnoff Sorbet Light Summer Strawberry Vodka.
I can handle that. I'll take the vodka.
I can handle that too. I don't want to see anyone who looks like me and who's also evil.
We don't want to see you.
Yeah, I'm bad enough. Can you imagine what the evil version of me would look like and act like?
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll be a drunk. I'm okay with that. I'm just following the family business, apparently.
I'll just have I'll have an evil identical twin because if he's evil, logistically speaking, he would be a Nazi and he'd probably get beaten to death because he's also, fat and lazy.
That's not necessarily true in this fucking day and age, motherfucker.
Look, I'm good, therefore the evil version of me would be a Nazi.
Or he would have fucking support.
Yeah, but he fucking whatever. He can go fucking.
Why is
protest
this a
or
debate?
whatever.
You wouldn't choose vodka?
I can't have alcohol.
Oh. So you'd rather
We're getting echo out of you, Rico. I don't know if it's because of Steph or just get vocal. And I think
Assuming that alcohol wouldn't kill me, I would sooner take the alcohol probably.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all right. No. I don't. And Steph, don't go anywhere because this is too much fun. So don't go anywhere. I was just curious.
All right. So if you
my moral compass is kind of in the middle. So I really don't know if an evil doppelganger of me,
whatever the fuck that is.
is really truly that evil. Like it would just kind of be my twin.
I've met both your sisters. I could fucking vouch for this.
Yeah, but one of the two of you would be a Trump voter. That's like the key problem here.
You said evil, not stupid.
Listen, ¿por qué no los dos?
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, I'd be interested in her having a fucking evil twin so it could have a really interesting, awkward threesome.
Right on. Okay, here we go.
Now we're not getting the echo anymore. That's really weird. Anyway, go ahead.
Because I'm speaking softly.
If you had to, would you rather share a studio apartment with a horny moose
So I'm a Canadian.
or have penis feet?
I'm sorry. What now?
Have penis feet.
A penis that's a foot long? Yes, I like that one.
That's not what I said.
What is? Explain to me what the fucking fuck is penis feet?
Well, there's two possibilities here. The first possibility is that at your ankle, it just bends off and it's just one big fucking dong.
Does it get
The
erect?
second possibility, yes.
That's weird.
Yes, that's why we're asking. The second possibility is that it's 5 penises branching off as like individual toes that like sort of like wrap around to make the foot.
So I'm like Edward Penis Hands, but on penis feet.
Your Rico penis feet, yes.
I'm gonna kick some lucky woman in the ass.
Not that lucky.
I'm gonna kick a Teletubby in the ass and show them how they like it.
It's like, listen, honey, I have a headache. Just sit on my foot.
Yeah. What was the first option?
Share a studio apartment with a horny moose.
Penis toes, because I'll win a lot of bar bets.
Steph?
Like moose
Yeah,
are no
that's what I was
joke.
thinking.
They're like they're scary on a good day, let alone being fucking horny. So
Oh yeah, Alaska has open carry laws because moose.
Penis feet. Why not? That'd be an
CJ?
adventure.
Theoretically, if you're flexible enough stuff, you could fuck yourself. You wouldn't need Rico anymore.
If
That's
she had
not
an evil twin, she could go fuck herself.
Yeah. Hey, Todd,
She
shut up.
She enjoys Rico's company.
She's the only one.
Wow.
Let's see.
I like Rico.
Suck my toes, motherfucker.
Yeah, suck my penis feet. TJ, penis feet or horny moose?
I have to
Adam,
go.
I think you're forced to live with the moose. You can't just kill it.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
can't kill the moose, right? Right.
Yeah.
Let's assume that the moose is immortal.
Okay.
Immortal
and
moose.
always horny.
Immortal Moose.
And always horny.
We
Yeah,
found
then
the one
I'm-
vampire moose. It's immortal and it's horny and it's got a vampire pussy.
If we're doing the immortal horny moose versus the penis feet, I'm taking penis feet. Yeah.
No, Todd, you
Yeah,
came at the right
take-
time, buddy.
I'll take penis feet. I'll take
Okay,
penis
so
feet
for,
over the two of those.
for the new people that join, this started with the pod decks that Rico and I got, and it has two categories that we were selecting from: what the heck or would you rather. Mark said, "Hey, I have a set of would you rather cards, and his have been a lot more fucking entertaining, so we're using his primarily right now."
We're also prepping for our next stage of going to a therapist.
Yeah, that too.
All right. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, might as well just bring it on.
If you had to, would you rather stand naked in front of a sorority and a fraternity so they can critique your body, or
So be a pledge.
be able to talk to animals but they all hate you?
Listen, all right, I have an easy answer for this. I own a cat. He already fucking hates me. I'm good with talking to animals and be like, listen, I don't give a fuck, Rico, okay? Yeah.
You're just gonna be walking. Well, like here's my problem with that, right?
Yeah.
I apologize for this one in advance, Rico. You're gonna be walking down the street, and all of a sudden, a pigeon's gonna fly by you, and it's just gonna go whop, and just keep going.
You just killed Rico.
You killed Steph.
Oh, that's easier to do.
Dude. Just
Oh my god!
Oh.
yeah, I'm good with being like Dr. No Little, like, you know, just walking by and having fucking like pigeons be like, "Hey, you fat fuck!" Oh, Jesus Christ! And, wait, so only I can hear the animals.
Correct.
So I'm just in a bad mood. No one knows why.
Basically.
So what else is fucking new?
I was gonna say that's now.
Stephanie.
How often do we have to be naked in front of the
They don't really
sorority?
specify, and this is one of those things where I can't imagine that it would be in perpetuity. So we'll say a week.
How about once a week for the rest of your life?
Yeah, once a week for the rest of your life, sure.
Or you can hear animals judge the shit out of you and be dicks for the rest of your life.
Yeah, judging body shaming, or
I think that would
animals
hurt you the
being
most,
dicks.
Steph, the animals. Like, because you'd be like, I want a dog, and the dog's like, just eat shit, lady.
Yeah, that would really kill me.
Yeah.
I'll take body shaming.
DJ?
I'm with Steph for the same reason. People body shame me already. There's no harm in me being naked. So
Ah,
Yeah, I would take body shaming just because I love Molly too much.
Yeah. yeah, you don't give a fuck about Dino. So I mean, that's
I love Dino, but I know Dino would fucking eat me if he was like 30 pounds heavier. Like, if it was
All right.
me and him and he suddenly grew size, to be like, look, I know you feed me, but now it's all different, Dad.
All right, let's see.
yeah. Bring it on.
So, if you had to, would you rather work as a failing porn director or be an Ewok trying to make it in the NBA?
How does one fail to be a porn director? You just
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was wondering about.
you're just really trying to write the dialogue properly. You can't get in a good close up. Like, I don't get it.
Oh,
The only actors and actresses that you can recruit are hideous or were relevant 60 years ago.
I was gonna say they all suffer from premature ejaculation.
Well, then I could make fucking like little TikTok videos.
Take out the line.
TikTok. There you
TikTok, yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And I'll cast
Tik-
Steph, who has the world's
yeah.
smallest dick. It'll be
Yeah,
perfect.
TikTok. That gives you a whole new meaning right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike actually brings up this is how you're a failed porn director. When the plumber walks in, you direct him to the sink.
When the pizza guy shows up, it means that's the only meal you're getting for the day.
Yeah. The pizza guy actually takes the money for the pizza. Yeah.
Yeah. No, when you're your own pizza delivery guy, that's how you failed as a porn director. That's how it is. You're like, all right, guys, I gotta go do my Uber Eats.
That's
All
how
right,
it
so
works
Rico
in,
says porn director. CJ?
Yeah, what was it? Porn director or what again?
Be an Ewok. Trying to make it in the
NBA
NBA.
Ewok.
Yup. Fuck.
That essentially would be me. That would essentially be me trying to make it in the NBA anyway. So
Yeah, what the fuck? We're not that different.
I'm short, hairy, and uncoordinated and unable to speak, so it works.
Yeah, but logistically speaking, from an evolutionary perspective, we have to assume that Ewoks have functional bodies on both sides.
Wow.
No, that's been an ongoing thing.
What would I be known as? The Ewop?
What the fuck?
It just be slightly shorter. That's all it is. There's no different. Just,
I'm dying.
There, Todd. Put an 8
I'm dying.
and O, and you'll be good. Oh, fuck.
I'm dying, Squirtle.
Okay,
A wop is an Italian is a slur for Italians.
Yeah.
It's actually a joke. How do you make it Italian? You take a Jew in one hand, a black guy in the other. Wop.
Wow. Oh, we're never releasing this one as a separate bonus piece.
Whatever, I can say it. I'm Italian.
Yeah.
I would have to go with
yeah,
being,
because I'm gonna go with
CJ?
the Ewok just because.
Okay, Steph.
I was going to say a failed director because at least you're still having fun working with
Unless
porn.
you're making
You know,
a fucking movie about Ewok basketball players trying to fuck. I mean, then that might explain why I failed as a director.
Right on.
yeah, but
Alright,
I just
Wicket,
don't like
I need
basketball.
you to stick it in Yum Yum and fucking.
I think I'd probably pick the Ewok just because I feel like I could probably get a reality TV show out of that.
There you go.
I'm gonna say stick it in her Endor.
No.
Oh. I'm gonna need you to take it to Alderaan.
All the wrong places.
Yeah, because after we're done, you're gonna explode. Anyway, if you had to, would you rather join the circus as the world's ugliest person attraction, or live in the Grand Theft Auto world as an innocent citizen?
Fuck no! Give me the circus,
Yeah, circus all day.
dude. If you like that, if it was GTA 5 like live, we would all die in a second. Like, hey, look, sniper.
Steph?
No.
Circus, I
The
guess.
thing
I
about
don't
Grand Theft
play
Auto
Grand
is the
Theft
players
Auto.
will routinely run over pedestrians, like for
Okay.
funsies.
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine, like, Southern California at its absolute worst.
Yeah, I would probably take the ugliest, the world's ugliest person one too.
Imagine South California if they could, it in its worst way, and there was an open carry law for rocket propelled grenades.
Okay, so imagine it's Texas.
Right on.
Just Texas, and no one gives a shit even more so.
Where's Jess when we need her?
No, just imagine. I'm done.
If you had to, would you rather? And we're going to assume here that the person is alive. So in case that's not the case for you,
that's not a good start, Mark.
If you had to, would you rather drive a smart car off a ramp over the fucking Grand Canyon, or your mom is flying a drone that follows you everywhere with full video and audio?
Wait, so where does it matter if the person's alive? I'm confused.
My mother is dead, CJ.
Well,
Your mom.
Okay, I didn't know what you were.
What the fuck?
Your mom, CJ.
Jesus.
So either Thelma and Louise commit suicide on the Grand Canyon in a smart car, or have your mother use a drone and follow you everywhere?
Oh, and presumably you can hear
I
her
mean,
too.
she'll be scarred for life, but my
All
mom
right,
and I
so,
are besties.
Steph would sooner have her mom follow her in a drone, Rico.
I mean, if her mom's gonna watch, my mom might as well watch. I mean, here's the thing: they could also just like look the fuck away.
But they're not going to. That's the point.
Whereas the other option is, hey, I could just die. Like, I like how like the question specifically said smart car. Like this was going to be a smart decision. Like, what does the car have anything to do? Like, it could be a fucking Mercedes or a Vespa, right? It doesn't matter. You're just going to go off the fucking Grand Canyon.
CJ?
Well, I could probably answer that question. Presumably, smart cars don't have
or a ton of safety
a
features,
tank, right?
Or a really high max speed, I think, is the key point that we're going for here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could die slowly or die quickly, or you can watch, or my mom could watch me fucking shit. My mom, look, she's already fucked up. She married my dad years ago. She's already seen enough, so it's not that difficult.
Yeah, I had to wipe my mom's ass at one point. Believe me, she could fucking watch me take a dump, so I would pick my mom.
Seriously, yeah, that's not that bad. I mean, for us, it's not that bad.
I'll take the smart car. Jess is here, and so I want to bring her into the loop here. We started off with these pod decks that Rico and I bought, where they have these interesting questions, and Mark went, "Wait a minute, I have a better one," and so we've been pulling from his deck, and God, we've had some weird questions.
Yeah, I have like 400 more cards in this deck, by the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, this started out more innocent.
Does anyone
I think
want to jump
Jess
on
for
in my
some
stead?
of this, but that's up to her.
We also have 30 more minutes.
Yeah, well, God, it's already been an hour and a half. Holy shit. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark,
time flies, right?
Figuring out your fucking life.
Yeah, Mark, hit us with another one.
If you had to, would you rather all children under the age of 6 are trying to kill you, or your new job is to deliver all bad news to Putin?
Oh.
6-year-olds, because I could fuck up 6-year-olds pretty easily.
I'm presuming all 6-year-olds are trying to kill me anyway. So
no, it's under the age of 6, so 5-year-olds.
Okay, I'm still presuming the same thing. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure I could punt a 5-year-old a pretty decent distance.
Yeah. Yeah. Putin's fucking bad news delivery man. Yeah, that'll be a one-time gig.
Wish I never do it once.
So we're all definitely in agreement. We would much rather have to beat the shit out of 5-year-olds.
Sure.
All right.
And younger, yeah.
And younger,
the
apparently.
Shit out of infants just all day, every day.
Toddlers.
All right. Would you rather, if you had to, would you rather be frozen and then revived 500 years later, or no more bathing?
Oh, the 500 years, without question. That's a no-brainer for me.
I mean,
frozen and revived.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're going to die. You're not going to have any immunities for that new.
You're not gonna have any immunities if you don't fucking ever bathe.
Now, 500 years, no doubt.
Yeah, I'll super Captain America myself. I'd rather. Trust me, I'm thinking for all the other people around me.
I don't have anybody around me, so I'll take no bathing.
Yeah, you already don't bathe anyways, is what you established earlier.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
Correct.
So you could be yourself, or you could be frozen.
All right. So, Steph, both of these are horrible for you. So.
This is so hard for a germaphobe. Fuck.
Okay.
Honey, I'd like to point
no
out...
bathing.
It means no
What does that
bathing.
really define?
Pretty straightforward there, Steph.
Honey, you chose Teletubbies bottom bitch over cold showers or something. Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
there you
over
go.
sneezing
Clearly
in your
you
face.
would want to bathe.
Yes, but she's imagining that there'll be like some kind of like super flu in 500 years that will murder her the moment she wakes up.
There's a super flu already now.
It'll be worse.
Oh, well, all right, so whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's either die
Yeah, I think
instantly in
instant
500
is a
years
little
or
excessive. I don't think it's
just-
instant death. I'm sorry.
You
Presumably in
You
500
probably spend a couple of
I
of
would
hours
say
shitting
it's
yourself to
instant
death at
death.
least.
But presumably in 500 years, like technology and medicine has like evolved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what's this fucking? Oh, as soon as the ice chips away.
Yeah, and have you ever turned on an old computer
We're
and had to fix it? Technology's evolved.
Just-
Yeah, we are.
If you're gonna argue semantics, woman, I'm booting you off the screen. I'm just saying.
Man,
All right.
I guess I'd have to take no bathing. Because there's other ways that you can clean yourself without having
Name
to
one.
bathe.
Hand sanitizer.
Wet washcloth without the sink or
Listen,
fully.
Rico. Just put some hand sanitizer on your nuts. It'll
Dry-
be fine.
No,
No.
well,
Oh God, don't do that.
Dry shampoo.
Don't do that. No.
All right. If you had to, would you rather be constantly followed around by a gaggle of bloodthirsty geese,
why does everyone want to kill me? What the fuck is with these questions?
or be forced to only watch sporting events involving the Cleveland Browns?
Sporting events. I'll take the Browns.
Who-
I can handle it.
who- What demented fuck wrote these questions?
Oh,
Does that mean that you can't watch literally
Mhm.
anything else? You could
And not
only
even
watch
just sports,
sports?
just one type of sports with one type of team.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with the geese.
I'm dying inside.
Mike says he's not even reading the cards anymore. He's just coming up with them in his own mind.
I'm gonna fucking take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of these two fucking cards and post it in our Discord, Mike, so you can fucking see that no, these fucking questions actually goddamn exist. I didn't fucking think of this shit.
I'm choosing geese just because there's a possibility that Ryan Gosling might join and he might just chase after me.
Wow.
Oh, right, because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I would have to choose geese as well. I mean, we're not really in
Yes,
an area
we
that has
are.
a
What
lot
are
of
you
them to
talking
begin
about?
with, so
No, it's just very specifically that like somehow they would just always
Not in
be there
Oakland.
following you around.
Steph, I'll take you to Alameda. Then look
Yeah,
up
I'm
and
okay
tell me
with
if there's
that.
no fucking geese.
I mean, look, I have a set of golf clubs. It's fine.
4.
4, 5, 6, 7.
If you had to, would you rather have a pouch like a kangaroo that Kanye West lives in, or be an employee at Walmart and every day is Black Friday?
Oh.
I don't like either of these.
Yes, I know. That's the point.
Do I get any of Kanye's money if I'm like his weird kangamami?
We'll assume that you get a stipend to take care of him.
Okay, so presumably I would not like him anyways, and I would not also like children. I'd have to force be raised. So okay, he could be in my fucking little tummy tum.
CJ?
This is the I want to fucking cry.
What are the conditions of the Walmart thing again?
Every day
Don't
is Black
die.
Friday.
Just till I'm dead.
Correct.
So for like an 8-hour shift every day, you have to fucking endure. I want this TV or get out of my way and get shot.
Adam says this is the only question that can make Kanye seem like a reasonable option.
Right? Right?
Oh.
See, I'd
I
pick
like
Kanye, and every time he said something dumb, I'd just punch him in the head.
like you go to your room, Kanye.
I was kind of thinking along the same lines, except we could be
Listen,
a positive
I would positively
influence.
punch him in the head every time he said something dumb.
Oh fuck.
I would just go swimming if he was in my pouch and just kind of wade like neck up.
All right.
Wait.
CJ?
Okay, so on the Black Friday, yeah, it's assumed though I'm just gonna work an 8-hour shift and then I get to go home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but then every day.
You're gonna have a Groundhog's Day
I
of
think I'd still rather
Black
put up with
Friday
that
for
than
the rest of
Kanye.
your life.
So I'm gonna take the Black Friday.
Let's say sometimes you have to work a double.
I think I'm still taking. Yeah, I think I'm still
I mean, it
taking
is
the Black
Walmart after
Friday.
all.
But they only pay you for 8 hours because they don't want you getting overtime.
I think I'm still taking the Black Friday.
All right, that's fair. If you had to, would you see this one? I didn't pick this card; it just came out of the deck. I did not make a conscious choice on this one, but it's very clear that of the two of them, one of them is definitely the one that I would pick. Just so we're on the same page. I
Okay.
acknowledge this in advance. If
Okay.
you had to, would you rather never leave your house again? Right? Yeah, that's easy. Or, and I'm pretty sure everybody's going to pick that one because the other one is your dad divorces your mom because he's fallen in love with you romantically.
I'd like to point out that my dad's my landlord, and I never leave the house, so that would be equally fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
CJ?
I don't want to fucking leave the house because
I don't think I'd ever leave. I mean, at this point, I've got everything I need here as long as I can get food delivered. I mean, that's as long as
this card was absolutely written before COVID.
No,
yeah, it was.
Granted, but I'm saying
I don't understand how that's a
Wait,
better
Dad wanted to
option.
fuck you.
Yeah, I don't understand how that would be a better
never
option.
leaving is the better option.
No, I understand that, but as it being an either or, I don't understand how it's like the
It's not an opposite.
The opposite.
There was Teletubby pimp
like
fucking in this game earlier.
I don't know. It's just I think that was just used
It was
the
used
wrong
on the
card.
wrong card. See, hear that,
That's all.
fucking Mark? You gotta get better options.
I have completely lost the plot at this point.
John.
onto this.
If you had to, would you rather eat, in the cannibal sense, one of the people in this chat, or get unexpectedly beaten with a stale baguette by an Italian grandma?
Okay,
We've
I'm going to choose.
experienced that already. So
I haven't, not by an Italian grandma, but by the dad from the previous fucking question. I'd rather try and beat the hell out of me with a baguette than try and stick it up my ass. So, yeah, I'll get fucked up by Ron with a fucking. It's stale bread. You hit me once, it'll shatter. Like, what the fuck question is this?
that's the point, Todd. These are just fucking weird. That's why we're having fun with them.
So, CJ, eat someone or get beaten by a grandmother with stale baguette?
Rico looks rather tasty. I mean, there's enough, fat content on it. I think if you grill him right, he'd be pretty juicy.
Yeah, you're right. If I tried to eat you, I'd probably get fucking food poisoning.
CJ is never allowed to play Donner Dinner Party ever again. Okay, so we'll say CJ would eat Rico. Stephanie. Yeah,
I'll totally get beaten by bread.
Yeah, it's just like, here, help me make croutons. That's all it is.
Is that a wait? I have to think about the bread thing. Is that a one-off or is that just every day?
Just a one-off.
Okay.
Yeah. You chose to eat me, then have stale bread fucking beaten on your face for 5 minutes, maybe.
Well, they don't say how long.
Hey,
It
Mark,
could be hours.
Hey, Mark, you want to start a podcast?
Sure.
I got a fucking motherfucker who wants to eat me instead of have croutons Croaking on his
Hey,
face.
it's Thanksgiving Day.
No, I'll
Nuts.
I get.
Hetero
There you go.
Hetero life
life
eight.
taste.
Hetero life 8.
Mate.
8, yeah.
All right, so I have another one that's actually one of the two choices is demonstrably better than the other one.
Okay.
If you had to, would you rather be nocturnal or masturbate midfield on stage at the Super Bowl halftime show?
Nocturnal. Because I'm a vampire pussy.
Yeah, nocturnal is pretty obviously the better pick here. TJ?
Seriously.
If I didn't have to work a day job, I'd be nocturnal anyway. So yeah, that's fine.
Steph?
Yeah, I love the night shift. I'll take
That was
nocturnal.
easy.
Okay.
Oh, it was real easy.
Yeah, not all of them are
I
going
like
to. Not all of them are
I
winners.
like the vape show was here and then said, I'm out of here. Fuck this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If you had to, would you rather perform in a SeaWorld show as a dolphin or work 9 to 5 as a human table?
Dolphin. Or be a table.
Uh-huh.
Dolphin. Because I'll at least be kind of smarter than the people in this room.
Do remember that dolphins actually like fucking murder and rape people. And you have
Yeah,
to
but if
perform
I'm-
as a dolphin and all the other dolphins are around you.
As
Okay,
in,
or I could be an immobile. Wait, no. Or I could be fucking Pinocchio converted into a fucking table and have people like.
I don't think
No,
that you would. You're literally just on like hands and knees in front of people while they're eating off of your back or.
Oh, yeah, that's so much better. I'll still pick dolphin.
CJ?
See, I'm fucked either way because I can't swim, and my body couldn't stay in that position for more than like 5 minutes.
But if you're a dolphin, you'd be able to swim.
I'm assuming I'm a disabled dolphin. So
Why would you assume you're a
No, it's
disabled dolphin?
just you. You're just performing as a dolphin.
well,
You're not a dolphin.
Oh, okay. I'll be a table then. What?
so you have to do off the dolphin tricks as a human being, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So it's just the nicer version of Tusk.
Yes.
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 I'll be a table.
Steph? You gotta be a
I
table.
like swimming, but not that much.
I mean,
I'll
if I
be a
have to
table.
pick, I'm going for the table, but I'm gonna suck at both. So
I like how we all were like, yeah, dolphins are real dicks.
Okay.
so long and
This one-
thanks for our fish.
Yeah. This one is both of them are bad, but one of them is worse than the other.
Oh, good.
If you had to, would you rather have hooves
Oops, okay.
or have Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, rap to you every night until you fall asleep?
Hooves. Fucking.
Hooves.
CJ?
Pitbull's just till you fall asleep.
Yes.
I'll take Pitbull.
Meaning you'll never be able to fall asleep.
No, I can fall asleep to music.
Pitbull is only arguably music.
Well, that's true, but I'm saying
If you had to, would you rather? Oh, I would pick
Hooves
hooves
for
also.
sure.
If you had to, would you rather that gravity no longer affects you, or your inner thoughts are now announced through a loudspeaker at all times?
Gravity.
gravity.
I am gonna fucking pull the fucking wicked and defy some fucking gravity.
Gravity.
Oh my god. If my inner thoughts were narrated
You would
out,
never
man, that
have
would
the
be the
five
weirdest
friends to
reality
fucking put
TV
into
ever.
slavery, let's put it that way.
If my inner thoughts were narrated out, we'd have double the episodes of PodAskew at least.
I mean, you might not have a fucking partner. Especially if you fucking eat me, you son of a bitch. Fuck.
All right, I think I got one more before it's time for you guys to wrap up here.
No, there's at least 10 minutes left, Mark.
Oh, I thought that you guys cut right at 9:50.
No. Well, that's what. No, at 9:55 is when we need to start wrapping it down. Yeah.
Okay, then a couple more. If you had to, would you rather be a meter maid but also a reindeer? Or do ecstasy for every family gathering?
Ecstasy for sure.
Steph?
I haven't had ecstasy. I wouldn't
All right.
know, but
CJ?
I would probably choose
I'm
it
with
anyway.
Steph on that, although I have a real bad feeling of what it would do to me, considering what pot did to me. But hey, why not?
No,
I would pick ecstasy because I don't have family gatherings because my family doesn't host events now that my grandparents are dead.
So you just be in your place, just doing drugs.
Yeah.
No, because technically he only has to do the ecstasy at family gatherings, and since there's never a family gathering, he'd never have to do the ecstasy.
There you go. Or you could be
I mean,
all of the other reindeer.
Am I wrong in that logic there, Mark?
No, that's pretty sound
No, that's
logic.
fair. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
If you had to, would you rather take the SAT over and over until you get a perfect score? And remember, they change the questions every single time.
Right.
Or the keyboard elves have extremely loud orgies in your bedroom walls.
Sex or test, huh?
I'm gonna go with the fucking elves because then I could, like, eventually I'll just be like, all right, enough of this shit. Stop it. All right.
Let's say they're immortal. Let's say they're immortal.
Give me some cookies and okay, so I don't know. Maybe I'll join in.
So then that goes back to the idea of being the famous for having the world's smallest penis.
Yeah.
No, no, I'm just know what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking film it. And I'm still going to be like failed porn director.
Right on.
I'm going to call it the Gobbler Elves.
Just have Mr. Keyboard Elf give you a handy, in which he wraps his whole body around you and jumps up and down. CJ?
Oh, I wanted a crack at that test, so I'll take the SAT.
You want to crack at that, not hearing them have a crack at each other?
No, I'm serious. That thing pissed me off, and I've always wanted another shot at that thing. So,
Stephanie?
Yeah. All right.
This is really difficult for me because I like learning and I like.
Interesting.
Like
I do, but I'm also amorous.
Education or elf?
Amorous, so I enjoy hearing that. I don't know. I guess I'd have to go with the elves.
I'd probably
I could take the
elves just
SATs
because
at home
eventually
anytime
they
I
stop
want.
fucking and I'd be able to go to sleep, and I have people having loud orgasms above me now as it is. So,
That's true.
if you had to, would you tap dance everywhere instead of walking, or go live on Mars and never come back?
Currently?
We would say that you would be able to survive on Mars.
Yeah, I was going to say the radiation will,
Can I bring stuff?
oxygen,
Sure.
but
Do I have like an
radiation would
apartment or
kill
am I
you.
just fucking stuck on Mars?
Presumably, you would have to build your own apartment out of materials that you are able to find.
Okay, so,
And since it's a giant goddamn desert, good luck with that.
so Matt Damon's corpse.
You live in a cave, it's fine.
That's not true,
Yeah,
Todd. You would be missed.
Yes, we would miss you. So, Steph? Tap dance everywhere instead of walking.
Mars or what? Oh, tap dance everywhere for sure. I've wanted to be a tap dancer since the
I wanna
get-go,
tap
man.
dance on Mars.
I have always
CJ?
wanted to tap dance.
I feel like the way I walk down the street looks like I'm trying to tap dance, so I could just do that, and it wouldn't be much different than now.
Here's the thing, Siege. I think it would be like it would heal your disability and you'd be able to tap dance.
Then I'm definitely in for that.
Yeah.
All right.
I would probably take Mars.
Mark and I are going to open up our own fucking podcast on Mars that no one else listens to.
All right, exactly. If you
You're
had to.
gonna be hanging out with Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, it would be like, here, our third guest, the giant blue dick.
I mean, if we didn't fuck for a while, that'd just be one of us eventually.
Yeah, we're gonna, and then the other one's gonna be known as the Watchman,
Ugh.
just watching.
If you had to, would you rather run a marathon holding scissors in both hands, or bathe every morning with a fire hose?
Ooh.
Scissors, because I'll just slash the fucking people that are in front of me. I'm like, my turn, get out of the way.
CJ?
Come back to me on that one.
I'm also gonna be able to be in the lead because I'm gonna have like the penis toes, so I'm gonna be able to fucking like gallop. Or hooves. Either way, you'll be the
Or
one tap
hooves.
dancing in the background. Be like, fuck, why did I think this through?
Scissors for sure. My skin is super sensitive, and having that much pressure would just I would
Okay.
not be able to know.
CJ?
Rather read no.
I'm down for the prison bath.
All right. All right. I
Mark,
think
how about you?
probably one more. If you had to, would you rather all the food that you eat forever tastes like dirt, or all the meals you eat forever must be eaten off of Vin Diesel's head?
I am Groot. I'll go with that.
Okay, Steph?
I am Groot. I'll go with that.
CJ?
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel's head.
Yeah, I'd probably take Vin Diesel. I enjoy food too much. All right, fine. One more.
We got plenty of time, Mark.
Oh, do we?
Unless
We can even,
tired of it.
do this afterwards. It just won't be recorded.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we can
Okay.
keep going.
Yeah, that's true. All right. If you had to, would you?
Wait. I have a fun fact that I
Okay.
learned in my sensation and perception class in school. So there was this person who, because of some freak accident, became colorblind. And when they went to eat something, they couldn't, everything was in shades of gray. So imagine like going to like a steak and
That'd be
seeing
weird.
it as gray,
Well, yogurt fucking
or
gray anyway,
yogurt, or apples. Like everything that you like, color matters when it comes to food. And so everything that they were looking at looked spoiled to them, and they lost half their body weight because
Jeez.
they didn't want to eat.
I don't know about fun.
Fun fact.
Fact, maybe. But
Here, we got a weight loss program for you. Just fucking everything's gray. 50 Shades of Gray. And if you don't like it, you can take our other program called 50 Shades of Way.
should I explain about that, Mark?
I don't think food is like different colors for him, but yeah, you could ask him. Sure.
I was very
I know.
All right, what was your next illuminating question, Mark?
If you had to, would you rather be deeply in debt to mobsters who use lightsabers,
So
or be forced to lock yourself in a porta potty with your least favorite person until you're friends?
I don't even know who my least favorite person is.
me.
No. Right now, it's Mark. I would pick the Italian lightsaber fucks because that would be just hysterical. Be like, how do you fucking turn this thing on? It's who all the gabagoo and where you with the fucking thing?
I don't know, man. I feel like Kylo Ren's a real good example of that because he's like Joe Pesci with a lightsaber. So,
I want to fuck you with his fucking lightsaber, you fucking fuck.
I would take debt. I would take debt with mobsters with lightsabers because there is no making
Presumably
amends
also,
when
if
I
lightsabers
am
exist,
not
then I
good
could
with
take
somebody.
one and then fucking be like, get the fuck away, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, get the fuck.
you just bought 3 of them, motherfucker. You don't need any
Yeah, but
more.
those are not real lightsabers. It's like, oh, hey, you have like a thing that like can cut through metal and everything, and I've got a piece of plastic.
Yeah, I'm going Italian lightsabers.
A lot of like evil Italian jokes in this fucking game, Mark. What are you trying to say?
It's not racist if you're talking about Italians. Anyway,
What did you say?
anyway, I would pick being locked in the fucking porta potty personally because I can't run faster than a mobster with a lightsaber.
And you're good, but you're also good at being rational and working crap out with people.
Yeah, but if I don't like you, I really don't fucking like you.
That's true.
Yeah, but you're gonna be seriously working crap out in a porta potty.
If you had to, would you rather have your firstborn raised by baboons and returned to you at age 13,
Jesus Christ.
or be a sex slave for Jabba the Hutt?
Wait, before anyone answers that, we are at the 5-minute mark, so let's wrap this thing down and we'll answer that after the recording. So, sorry, or not?
That's fine. You want me to jump out? Do you want to just wrap it up with us in? What do you want to do?
If Steph and Mark, if you want to jump out, don't leave. We're gonna continue this after the fact, but yeah, jump out for a minute, and I'm gonna lock these off and go here. And so anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out. We got still in the room. We got Todd, Adam, Steph, Mark, Jay, and Mike. I saw Mallet here earlier. Jess was here briefly. Thank you for coming out, hanging out with us. Yeah, Kateri popping in and out. I don't know what problem she's having, and I know it's a technical issue. Like, that's not a her thing; it's a tech issue. But she is having some kind of problem. So if she is seeing this, we do love you. We appreciate the effort to try to be here. Hell, we put in a fucking effort to be here today because the tech issues. Also, thank you to people for putting up with that early on, but we did succeed to be here, and that was the good news. Just quick reminders, we will be here 2 weeks from today on Christmas. We'll be here doing our typical 8 to 10. And then also on New Year's Eve from 10:30 to 12:30 Eastern, both with pre-shows as usual, hanging out and just ringing in the new year and hopefully getting rid of 2020 and bringing in some better numbers with 2021. So until then, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the show. I want to thank everybody for your constant support. And we'll see y'all next week. PodAskew.